looking stuff up. Well, laughing my ass off at Estelle, Carol, and Susie and Kate on the group chat. So I was out at dinner and I literally almost spat my fucking dinner out all over the table because Estelle sent me a really funny picture of Madonna. So who's a Madonna fan here? Not me. I have to show you. I have to show you the picture of Madonna because hi you guys. I literally was eating my dinner and this thing is popping up. It's going ping, 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 ping. I just read something from Carol. I won't say it out loud. Donkey sperm versus demon sperm. So I was like, oh my God, she's got alien DNA, demon sperm, and hydro. So anyway, this whole chat's going on. I'm eating dinner, y'all. And I almost spit my dinner out on the table. Like literally, I go to Estelle, stop sending me these pictures. I literally got, and I got people looking at me and I'm like, that's nice. That's attractive. You're on a, dinner and you're like trying to be all cute. And then suddenly like that. And then, so I put my headphones on and I have Siri. And so, San Diego, there you go, Mary. So Suri's talking in my head and she's repeating all the conversations that Estelle, Carol, and Susie back and forth, and then, sends a picture of Madonna, smiley face, cry face. And I'm like, fucking Suri loves Madonna. I just was dying laughing. Then I had to get up and go to the bathroom because I start I just can't laugh and I might pee and you know how it goes in public. Oh my God. Anyway, I got to show you this. So I'm eating my dinner and then Estelle says, I've corrupted the chat by sending this picture. Ottawa in the house. Sorry, y'all. I'm corrupting the live feed with this grody picture of Madonna. So I could hear it in my ear and I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Puerto Rico. Hello. Australia, Hamilton, Ontario. I'm going to have to slap Estelle when I see her. But I just was, so she sends this. This picture and then Carol's like, it's like saying Bloody Mary in the mirror 3 times and I'm hysterically laughing, just laughing. And then of course Madonna redeems herself. Of course, this is a rockin' picture of Madonna. I mean, she's a Leo and look, she's out there naked and she's like, look at me. She's really pretty there, but something has happened between there and now. Ventura. So yeah, oh my God, my jean jacket is look, I'm wearing tube top dress with a weirdo bra. Like Madonna, the reason that I wear a bra over my clothes is because of Madonna. Like my kids thought bras went on the outside of their clothes. And I wore men's boxer shorts with high heels, So yeah, the word's only for Valley Grody. 81, yeah. Valley girl. I'm a pretend I look like Madonna. Okay, who's... I don't think so, but thank you. I look like her in that creepy picture? No. Oh my God. Oh God, I was just dying at dinner. I was like, I know what Madonna is. Hi. Kelowna checking in. It's great they can't. No, I was fucking dying. And I go to Estelle, you got to shut this shit down. Because I'm literally eating and talking. And then I start laughing because I can hear Suri talking. Then I got to look. And that's what I'm seeing. Where's Bobby? Okay, who's Bobby? Is Madonna, what did she do with Bobby? Yeah, you like my hair? That my hair is ready because I'm ready to fly out of town. So Madonna not. Yeah, exactly. So I'm ready. This is hiking hair, by the way. No, I was dying at dinner. And I raced in so I could do a live. But I had to tell Estelle. So yeah, clearly she's been taken over. Wait, what did they say? This chat is hilarious. Oh my God. And before that, I almost fell over. Like when I was walking in the restaurant, I almost died at this. Let me show you this picture. And then Read the comments with this. These are our texts. I'm not saying who said what, but I should give proper credit to it. But anyway, so this is a step. Oh fuck! This is Susie. Wait, this is Susie sending this picture of Let me just. How do I? Oh, I gotta save it. Okay, save it. I'm texting it to myself so you can see this. And this was fucking hilarious. Okay, this is just some fun before I get serious. I'm not gonna get serious. I find everything funny. Okay, so anyway, this shows up. Okay, this dumbass picture. This shows up of Julia Fox. She's got her jean purse, her jean jacket, and what looks like to be some kind of underwear and boots that match. Like, I'm sorry, she's at Pavilions. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing at Pavilions? Anyway, the comment in our text was, it looks like Kanye took back all the clothes that he gave her. Get it? Kanye took back all the clothes that he gave. No, seriously, I'm pissing myself. It's not normal. I don't know why she's like that. She was a dominatrix, but that just looks like that doesn't look like, that looks like a hoe on the street on Sepulveda. That does not look like a dominatrix. If she were going to go out in dominatrix attire, like with her whips and her fucking black chain boots, and her bustier, like suffocating like that, like, oh my God, I'm suffocating. That is Julia Fox. If that's the dominatrix, this, I don't know what this is. No, that's what they're texting me. It looks, I think Carol texted it. It looks like they took back all of his clothes off her body. I'm dying. My dinner companion's looking at me and I'm like, I'm sorry. Oh God, Valley Girl, right? I'm sorry. I have to do this before I go live. Like, I just have to. It was funny as shit. Okay, so that's, I know, but what is she? Sorry. And then somebody replies, and I think it's either Susie or Estelle, or I might get it mixed up. It might have been Carol again. That it would be even funnier if she was wearing Skims. Get it? Kardashian's line of clothing. Oh my God. No, she's wackadoodle. Madonna needs to retire and do something different. Well, Madonna can't, No, it was hilarious. I'm literally dying because I was waiting for a call. So I had the herpes in, and Suri's talking like Suri's a Madonna fan. Kind of, like, God, can you stay neutral, Suri? So anyway, that's what happened. I was dying. Hi, Bobby. Hi, Bobby. I talked to Bobby this morning. Sweet Bobby. Oh, look, now my thing goes down. Anyway, those girls making me piss myself laughing. Thank you. I came in from dinner and coffee. Just making me die laughing. Sloan, I'm getting some with your hairstyle. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I shaved the back a bit. You know what? 56 Lucas. Hi, Lucas. Lucas, Bobby's husband, has promised to win at golf on Thursday. I don't know if I should say this out loud because we get a cut of the money. Me and Bobby do. See, I've honed in on Lucas's golf money, probably $2, $3, $10, whatever. Yeah, no, I need Depends at dinner, right? I mean, whatever. Oh my God. Hi from Fort Lauderdale. Yes, I do drink coffee late. This is why I'm babbling all night. No, I wanted to have my coffee. Yeah, it's great. I just bleached the shit out of it. Terry bleached my hair for me and cut it because I've got to leave town again. And isn't it pretty? Like, it's super shiny. I love bleach. So I just do. What's the guy what's Lola? Get it? Your name is Lola. Okay, what's the guy that went to high school with Madonna say about Madonna? It must have been in Michigan, I'm assuming. I can take a nap and do it too. I'm ADD, so this is like good for me. Yeah, I love this. So yeah, Terry did a really good job, and she's like, we're gonna grow out the top, and so I can put a man bun up. So it's like an undercut, and then yeah, this jean jacket, I'm never taking it off. Vanessa's bra on, and this. Bobby, this is one of the bras you bought me for Christmas. I'm wearing Bobby's bras. She sent me a care package of bras for Christmas like 2 years ago. I'm an addict, but I have my Nespresso machine too. Yes, caffeine is God. Anyway, I was at dinner and I was like, where am I planning on going? Oh my God, so many things that I'm booking right now that I might get in trouble with booking them all one after the other. But thank you, Bobby, for coffee. She knows. So Madonna's also, understand. And this was something I wanted to talk. Oh, I have to change all my piercings. Long story. Anyway, this is my problem. When you let something in your life and it touches like your bed sheets, the shit in your bathroom, you got to throw that shit out. That's all I'm saying. Yes, Madonna. But here's the thing. I was talking about this today. Literally, Madonna, who needs Adderall when you got coffee? Not me. No, I'm ADD anyway, so coffee, I'll go to bed. Then get up, think about coffee and drink it, and then go running and then feel tired. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I did my makeup. I do my own makeup. Madonna is wearing me thin too. Madonna's like, look at my crotch. I'm 60. Okay, you should save that for your private lovers. Like no. Just like, no, Madonna, no more attention for you, Madonna. I'm working and I can't hear a thing. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't know, really. Madonna should not be showing her creepy underwear. ADD too. And yeah, well, I love doing makeup. So, this is 10-minute makeup though, because I got a call and I went out. And so this is 10-minute makeup when I walk in. And an hour hair bleach. Okay, Madonna should hook up with Johnny Depp. Don't do that to Johnny Depp. Hasn't he had enough trouble with Amber? I mean, you're going to actually hook Madonna up with Johnny Depp? She'll kill him. She's a bitch, right? Yeah, Madonna's like weird. Very weird. This jacket, look, okay, here's the whole look, y'all. This is my very, very casual, I'm not wearing like I can't even show you my feet. So I'm wearing these little shoes and I tied my dress up like this right here. And then I'm just wearing a jean jacket and a bra. This is what I'm doing now. So really, I'm kind of bordering on Madonna whorish myself, right? So Madonna don't. Yeah, it's a thingy dress, because I was so lazy. And the wedges, yeah. So it might not be Madonna for all we know. Whatever. But yeah, so I mean, usually this is summer because it's 100 degrees out here. But when I dress up for business stuff, I'm wearing 6-inch pointy heels because I want to have a pinched face like this. So I can do it. Or I'm wearing wedges, but whatever. Anyway, Diane from hot Arizona. I just left. It's so cute, huh? You know what? I got this dress for $12 at the little store. I always talk about it. Fashion Gal up the street. Fashion Gal. I'm probably going to get stalked now, but whatever. It's called Fashion Gal, and it's like Paigey and Kenna showed me. Who showed me first? Maybe Paigey took me there first. And so, yeah, it was like $12. Now, this jean jacket, y'all, that's all tweaked this is all I wore in Arizona as a coat, right? So, cheeky monkey. I say cheeky all the time. But this jacket, and it's, bolero jacket, this was a Walmart $12 buy, and I bought the last 5 of them. I was going to give them as gifts, but I think I'll keep them. Yes, Melissa, Fashion Gal. I got this cute little tank dress there. I bought 4 of them. They were $12. So that's what I did, because that's what I do. I can't find underwear for $12. No, seriously, Fashion Gal. Whoever just said they were there in the 90s knows how cheap it is. Wait, who's just said this? Oh my, there. I worked at Fashion Gal. J9 knows that. J9, you know that. That's where this jacket's not going to drive me crazy because I got all weird. But that's where I go. I got a lot of cute cover-up stuff, little spandex tops, shit like that from Fashion Gal. And I like them because it's 10, 12, whatever bucks. And I got my jacket. Yes! Is your jacket not cute, Crystal? Did you get the jean one? Or I I bought up the smalls. I was buying them for me, Kenna, and Lila, and then I decided that I might want to keep them because I couldn't get more online. So the pink jacket is adorable. Yes, so cute. Keep them. Now I need. So yeah, Kohl's is pretty good too. I don't like to spend a lot of money on clothes. Walmart has underwear. You know where I got my last underwear from? Oh my God. Victoria's Secrets had a sale. So I was in there with Jordan's mom, Kim. So she told me about the sale. So I went into the sale. Let's see. Yeah, I got the medium one and a pink one. Crystal, good job. See, aren't they? I told you how fucking cute they were, right? And where I got them from. I literally by accident walked into Walmart. Well, that wasn't the accident. I went into Walmart to look at some stuff because I use the Neutrogena skin clearing stuff. And so it's cheap there. Anyway, yeah, Costco's good for underwear. But I got my underwear at Victoria's Secrets. And I don't wear underwear. Should I say that out loud on here? But I do not wear underwear. But if I'm running in the desert heat for fucking hours, I gotta wear like a G-string thing because it's just, I just need to protect everything. So that's where I bought it. But other than that, I don't. Let's see, aren't these stores all owned by well, okay, where am I gonna shop? Everything is owned by devil worshippers, so where am I gonna shop? See, here's the thing with that. Yeah, I don't do I don't like thongs because it reminds me of stripping, and then I expect people to throw dollar bills at me or stick them in my G-string. So I've got a problem with that. Like, you know, when I put a thong on, I'm like, where's the dollar bills? And actually, John pointed out it's probably not dollar bills anymore. He acted like he didn't know, but it's probably $10 bills now. So where's my fucking money, right? So I don't usually wear them, but I can't, like, I just can't. I don't like to, right? However, I do go commando, except if I'm doing like 20 miles across the desert, I have to have something because I wore, boy shorts. I sleep in like Jason. John's like, dollar bills won't do it. He's trying to age me. I'm like, yeah, dude, you got off lucky tipping me with them dollar bills. Hundreds of them, but still. You know, oh, thank you guys. Nonetheless, this stripper girls now, you know, they're making money, but I made money back then because nobody wanted to be a stripper because you got called a whore and you got paid by the club to walk in. When I quit, he was feigning innocence. I don't think that would work. Shut up, John. So anyway, when I left, hi, Mew, do you want to say hi? Come on, you want to say hi? Come on. She wants to say hi. Hold on. Come on. Oh, she ran away again. She's trying to boss me. Yeah, so anyway, what the hell was I going to say? Not my point, but Victoria's Secrets had a sale. Okay, she's very talkative. Apparently she has fans online. Do you want to say hi to the people? They want to yes. They want to see you. Come here. Come here. Come on. She's acting like John. There she is. She had a bath when she came back from the babysitter. Wait, your people. Mew. Look. Look, Mew. Look. Probably somebody's here. There, she's getting so big. Yeah, she's getting huge. She's still not a year yet. She's a Cancer. Diane, Paige's aunt, told me she was a Leo, and I'm like, She hid under there, and she hid in my shower. I'm like, this little girl is a Cancer. I recognize it. She's a Cancer. She's so sensitive. Mommy loves you. Oh, she's like, don't love you. Anyway, yeah, she had a growth spurt. She's in the window now. There must be somebody out there. She's really, really cute. She's so cute. So I bathed her, whatever, when she came back and picked her up. As I said, she goes to a home with Vicky and Vicky's daughter where there's other, I feel sad when the cats die, but she's really lovely. But her mommy, Paige's aunt, died after the solar eclipse and the new moon. So Paige's aunt died then. So there's a funeral coming up for Diane. So I'm so glad I got to meet Diane. She knew Keithy and Paige, obviously. And I got Mew Mew from her. So, yeah. She can play with other animals. Yeah, when she's at the babysitter's house, there are other cats there. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I had a fun day. I had a fun day. And when she quit, oh yeah, when she quit, when I quit, sorry, stripping, now they make the strippers pay to work in the clubs. I would never fucking do that. I'm not paying you to fucking work. You're lucky. No, it's work. I'm going to pay you to work. Fuck you. No. So when I worked, nobody wanted to do it because you were scarlet lettered whore, which didn't bother me. If you say it to me though, I will fuck you up. But so anyway, scarlet letter, but it, back in the day, now everybody wants to be one because they think it's cool and they see the money. Here's the point. Yes, Gemini season. Oh my God. Don't we have Mars conjunct? What is Mars in? Yes, Neptune. Or is Mars, let me see. I forgot what it is. We have a bunch of aspects. We have a retrograde, Mars retrograde in October, but we have a Neptune Mars, I think. The hell is it? I've forgotten. Went out of my head. July 15th. That's Cancer. That's the day after Jason's birthday. Mars Neptune conjunct. Thank you. I was like, I know Neptune's coming in there, going to make men crazy. Mars, men, Neptune, illusion, Piscean delusion on men, right? Oh my God, the eclipses, I have never, Gemini, May 31st. Yeah, but Lula's a Cancer. Hi, Lulu. What? You come up here and talk. She's not going to talk to us. Yeah, July 10th, Cancer. No, these eclipses fucked my world up, okay? Fucked it up. Here's what I can tell you about, is anyone feeling hatred? I'm not right now. Pisces delusion, Neptunian. Pisces live in their head. Neptune is their ruling planet. Neptune lives in the astral, the ethers, and in the worlds in between, which are not, quote, logical, realistic. So Piscean energy can see things from a spiritual point of view, but not necessarily a realistic point of view. So yeah, you love Pussycat. Double entendre there. But anyway, that's bad, me bad. But it's really interesting because when it comes to Neptunian things, people can have delusions about things, not see things clearly, or get spiritual information and see things from a spiritual perspective, okay? So hold on. No. I'm looking here. Hold on. Yeah, let's look. Yeah, I know, sweetie. Okay. So we have a bunch of stuff. Okay. Here we are, May 16th through the 22nd. We have Saturn semi-sextile to Neptune, Mercury semi-square Venus. That means because Mercury's retrograde, lover, conversation, back and forth. Mars conjunct Neptune. Now that's where you got to watch. If you're going to do a little bit of ecstasy, Molly, whatever kind of fentanyl, just say no. Thank you for that. Wait, hold on. Had a reading done, was told I'm the magician. I don't know who you had a reading done by, and I don't know what that means. So, but thank you. Thank you for the super chat. So on Tuesday, is today Tuesday? Yeah. So the men are drunk today. The men are high. Just don't drink and drive. Don't take pills because you may, with Neptune conjuncting Mars, you can have like consistency issues, right? So there's that. Thursday, we have Sun trine Pluto, Mercury sextile Jupiter. Friday, Sun semi-square Chiron, and of course it becomes Gemini. Then we have Sun, Mars, sextile Pluto, Mercury retrograde returns to Taurus. So we have a lot of stuff. Basically, now what I learned about these eclipses, the Taurus Scorpio, which Taurus is my north node natally. So you have to know where Taurus and Scorpio are in your chart and if you have them natally. The magician is Gemini or Virgo, which means manifestor. Okay, great. I didn't know what she was saying. She is a magician or the magician. I don't really read tarot cards all the time because I don't use tools, but are Pisces men manipulative? Yeah, I'm going to just shut up from that. I feel like they are. I feel like Pisces men are probably the most manipulative in the zodiac. you know, Uranus is in Taurus right now. Thank you. Scorpio, November 18th. Taurus, Sun, Mercury, and Mars. Well, you've got Uranus hitting all of those. But we have Moon in Scorpio. That's like Keithy has Moon in Scorpio. We're out in Hollywood driving vans, saving cats. Of course we're saving cats. Me and Mew, we save the kitties. She just ran away again. But what you want to watch for when between these eclipses, understand, we had the Taurus new moon solar eclipse attaching to Uranus. This sudden unexpected changes, sudden, and happy birthday on May 13th. Sudden unexpected changes. Then we had this lunar eclipse at 25 degrees of Scorpio. Scorpio is like, oh, Tracy, thank you. Oh my God, thank you so much for that, y'all. Yeah, Pisces are very slippery. Yes, right? Really. But let's see, my brother who is a Pisces is a drunk. Yeah, sometimes they have hidden drug addiction, all kinds of things. Thank you so much, Tracy, for that. But what I was going to say about all the astrology stuff between these eclipses, this lunar eclipse in Scorpio is actually letting go of things that you don't need to have in your life. So it depends where Scorpio is in your chart. Where is Scorpio? Happy 43rd birthday. There you go. So where is, no Pisces bashing. I'm not bashing them, but I feel like Pisces is one of the most manipulative signs because they live in their own reality. Therefore, it's only how they see things, okay? Because they come from the planet Neptune. So it's not grounded. Pisces is a combination of all of the other signs prior to it. So every single sign, Aries through Aquarius, enables Pisces. So that's a person with at least 11 other ideologies going through them. So it's a very difficult sign. Yeah, letting go of things. That's your water sign. Water sign doesn't want to let go. And understand Pisces is mutable. It's the opposite of Virgo. I almost said Sagittarius. Duh. So Pisces can be very judgmental, very analytical on its opposition, or Virgo can be very delusional on its opposition. You see what I'm saying? So everything is like, let's see, damn, I'm missing out. I can't manipulate anyone. Yeah, well, don't look at me. I can't either. I have a loaded 12th house, so, whatever. Pisces can make great athletes. What about Pisces women? Pisces women are a little bit different. Women resonate with Neptune. So women resonate with Neptune, meaning we work on the ethers. We're intuitive. We're, creative, all of those things. So for women, probably less manipulative because no wonder my ex is a sociopath. Oh my God, Scorpio Senate with Pluto in the first. Good God, woman. That is some clearing and past life shit. Let's see, I'm a Pisces married a Virgo. You married your opposition. You married your opposite. So there's always an opposition and a polarity. There's always balance. Everything is always opposition. There's this and that. And that's what I was going to say to the person. Now I'm itchy. Thank you for that. Thank you so much, everybody, for the super chats. Thank you. Here's what, we all have empty houses. Here's what I was going to say, though, to the person that said, aren't the, the stores like Walmart and that run by Satan worshipers? Yes, but understand, people that believe in God people of God, okay, if you want to put it that way, stand in the counterbalance to those trying to eradicate by changing everything into their way. Those that stand with God stand over here in the exact opposition of the Satan worshipers. So that's kind of how it works. You can't get rid of everything. And sometimes you have to, oh my God, hi Poochie, thank you. Sometimes I'm a May 1st Taurus married to a Cancer. That happens sometimes. It's an interesting mix, Cancer and Taurus, because one is emotional and one is just like literally Earth. So it's interesting mix. Sagittarius woman, yes, I like that. Taurus Sun, Pisces moon, Aquarius rising. Well, Pisces moon, of course, adds the element of Piscean energy to your emotional nature. So very vivid emotional life, all very different than a lot of like logistics. I love Sagittarius. Sagittarius is mutable. Sagittarius and Gemini, mutable. Mutable. Mutable means changeable. So you attract Cancer men. Yeah, lots of swimming. Yeah, I don't know what to say. But this is what I was going to say. You guys all love your signs. This is what I'm going to say with the eclipse. The eclipse is depending on where Taurus and Scorpio is in your chart. I think I'm staying single. I don't have a choice. I can't get along with people. I can't play in the sandbox properly. You know how it goes for me. I'm actually pretty nice, pretty generous, pretty agreeable. But here's what it is, ladies and men. No offense to any men out there, but here's what it is. Men always come in. They want respect. They want communication. They're not going to try to change you. They're going to let you do what you need to do. First of all, bitch, you're not going to let me do shit. I've been doing it on my own anyway. So when you hear the words, I'm not going to try to change you, no one asked you if you were going to try to change me. You saying that is just giving away your plot in the end, dumbass. But here's the thing, too. When you're talking about the energy of females, if you are a strong female and you can take care of yourself in every single way, okay, like sexually, physically, financially, your own happiness, all of that, you don't need a man at all for any reason whatsoever. You don't need them. The problem with our marriage in our society is people are taught, I need this. Sages are totally adventuresome. I need this. I need this. I need this. You need a man to complete you. You need a man to help you, whatever. Even I thought I needed to get married to have children. Well, clearly I didn't, but I did it. And that's somewhat to keep the father tied to them. Yes, Mars is the god of war. Now, here's what's so interesting. Jonathan, thank you. Oh my God, Jonathan, what did Jonathan say here? I hope my question makes sense. How do people who are on the satanic side know when a being of light comes into the planet to heal? They seem to know. Yes, very good, Jonathan. I will answer your question, Jonathan. I will answer your question in a second. That's a very good question. I forgot what the hell I was saying. Women, you should want a man and the man should be reciprocal. And just because you're a strong ass, powerful boss woman, as many of my friends and many of you are out there, very, very strong, and you can do things. We can give birth, we can work, we can, do everything ourselves. It does not mean that you don't want a male person to hold the door open for you, bring you flowers, buy you a dinner, just because you could be making 6 times the amount of money. But it's very important that a man understand you're still a chick. So they don't like that. They don't like that. They like to, transactional. You should only be marrying for love. I almost said for money. I almost said you should be marrying for money. You should only be marrying. People want to fall in love. Yes, you should only be marrying for love. You should only marry for love. There is no other way to be married. This Leo woman, I need to not have a man. What I'm saying is nobody needs to have a person. You need water. You need to go to the bathroom. You need to eat, but you don't need a man. The man should contribute. And for me, the contribution is usually intellectual. The money was never a thing for me. Never a thing. I can make my own. Never a thing. Never a thing. I never shared a bank account. Never a thing. I can always make my own money. And I did since I'm 14. I don't need anyone to do that. And secondly, keep in mind, just because somebody comes to a marriage with money does not mean you're entitled to their money. Whether you're man to woman, woman to man. People make their own money. It's their money. Somehow they got everybody saying marriage, you're entitled. Nah, you're not entitled to that. So, no. But money isn't a thing until you are broke. Okay, that's right. I've been homeless. So if you're talking about that, money still wasn't a thing for me. I didn't look at anybody to feed me or give me whatever money. I figured it out myself. And that would be by stealing ketchup packets out of the local fast food stores and boiling hot water and putting the ketchup in the hot water. And that is what I ate. The other thing I did when I was 14 was cook macaroni and cheese on a hot plate, because I had a little teeny fridge in this little studio place and a hot plate. I didn't have a stove. So I cooked macaroni and cheese and I tried to put it in the fridge, but there were cockroaches in the fridge. But I got so hungry, I ate around the cockroaches. So I totally know what you're saying with no money. I get it. However, having said that, I figured out a way. Money matters until you don't have it. That's actually true. But There's always a way to, no, it's not sad. I can, whatever. People eat what they got to eat. You do what you got to do. I don't know why the cockroaches were coming through the fridge. I never did figure that out. They were obviously everywhere, and thank God they just didn't get inside of me. Ugh. But yeah, extra protein. I would be so hungry. I just literally shove it out of the way and eat around it. But yeah, that happened for a while because I chose to protect myself. I made decisions back then against what other people told me to do in order to teach myself not to rely on anybody, not to fucking depend on anyone, parents, government, anybody, nobody, okay? No, a lot of people go through it. A lot of people, yeah, your problem is you're too honest. But what I'm saying to you is it taught me personally how not to be in that position. A lot of people have been homeless. It's just a decision you make when you need to make it. White rice and canned tuna. Yeah, I would have done that if I'd have thought of it at the time. I did that after. But what I'm saying to you is I'm allergic to roaches. If I see them now, I'm like, motherfuckers. I get the hairspray out and then the lighter. Okay, that's something the kids next door taught me. But when you're looking at not having money, those things are temporary. Those things are temporary. Yeah, absolutely, Bobby. You did the same thing. You went down. There were times I couldn't buy coffee. This is horrific. Starbucks existed and I couldn't buy coffee from 7-Eleven, 60 cents, 50 cents, whatever it was. So, whatever. I figured it out. That's what I figured out. So I learned how not to put myself in that position again. Mexico in the house. Yay. So that kind of thing people do go through, but that doesn't mean you marry another human being to slough off what they have to offer. That is wrong. You do not do that. You either love the person, right? Broke before, not now. Exactly. You either love the person or you don't love them. And I'm very much a believer in that. When I was taught growing up, it's just as easy to marry a rich man as a poor man. It depends who I love. And I tend to usually fall in love with people I fall in love with. They're, whatever. I don't look at age. I don't look at color. I don't look at money. I lucked out with John. He happened to be financially. Roaches can't digest boric acid. Yeah, thanks, Bobby. I should have been eating the boric acid. But, the money thing to marry somebody, you're using a human being. Oh, I married a rich man or I married a rich woman. You're taking from them. It has nothing to do with you. So the more that you angle yourself for success, yes, the boric acid, you put it around the door jambs. That I do know. Thank you. The more you angle yourself for success, even if you work at McDonald's and you work 30 hours, 40 hours, 60 hours a week, as long as you are supplying for yourself, you don't have to have a Porsche. You don't have to have a huge house. You don't have to have that. We are taught that that's important, but it's not. You have to just become self-sufficient. Anyway, back to my original point. I'm going to answer Jonathan's question. So, when you don't worry about money, you will, God. Yes, exactly. That's actually true. I don't worry about money. I don't worry about it. It's not a thing. But I will tell you this. If you are, it's always an energy exchange. An energy exchange, correct. No one helped me. My parents were really scarcity minded. I was adopted into a wealthy family. So I didn't want for anything growing up, but I'm going to tell you, the fucking mental illness in the house was a little bit much for me. Like there was some cray-cray going on. And the birth mother was adequate, but not wealthy. So, and I've been up and down myself, but that doesn't have anything to do with it. Even if you don't have the level of income that your partner has, you can still make effort. Because there's a lot of housewives that before they have kids, they stay at home and they do things like garden and make things look beautiful. Look at how itchy. And they do all this kind of thing. And it's a contribution. Those things are fine. It's when, what's going on? What's happening? It's when those things are not, when you don't contribute. That's a problem. And if you're a man and you're dating somebody wealthier than you, you need to contribute. You just need to do it. You need to do it. Like you need to contribute at your level of contribution, whether it means holding the door open, buying flowers once in a while, rubbing someone's feet, whatever. There is always a way to do it that doesn't necessarily have to be monetary. Yeah, so you were adopted into a normal middle-class family. That's good. Taurus is my North Node too. Taurus, this is what's going on with the nodal axis right now. So we have these two eclipses. So the eclipses are hitting those nodal axes. So it hit Scorpio and it hit Taurus. Taurus specifically is about building from self. Anybody with a Taurus North Node loses inheritances, loses money, loses this, loses that, and has to build themselves. Taurus is a master builder. Okay, Taurus builds master. They build. Okay, so the high end of construction is like Taurus. They build from the ground up. So Taurus is very, very builder. Taurus builds. Okay, that's what they do. So these eclipses are about releasing what blocks you from building. You see? Scorpio is like your bowels. If you eat a lot of poison, it's got to come out of you, right? I need a sugar daddy with a bad heart. You'd have to listen to him, though. You don't know how hard that work is. Like prostitutes and shit, they got to, even call girls, you got to listen to these fuckers talk. Like, you're sitting there and you're thinking, I might make $5,000, but I got to listen to this fucking idiot talk. So sometimes it's not worth it, right? And that's what I say when people are talking stupid to me. I'm like, I'm going to start charging you right now because you're talking stupid. So when you talk stupid, I'm going to penalize you financially for opening your stupid ass mouth. Yeah, thank you. Deanna gave me those flowers. Deanna gave me those last night for Mother's Day. I didn't see, why didn't I see her? I think I might have seen her. I don't even know when Mother's Day was. I did see her. I saw her for dinner, but she didn't bring the flowers. So I took the flowers. Those are Deanna's. So what we have to do during these eclipses is realize there are things, people, places, persons, things, emotions, energies, behaviors, past patterns that are blocking us from moving forward. Okay? So if we cannot build on our own talents, whatever those talents are, okay? If we cannot build on our talents, it doesn't matter if you're good at babysitting cats, or you're a clothing designer, or you're good at cooking, or you're good at house arranging, or you're good at gardening. It doesn't matter. If you do what you're here to do to build on it, and remove what blocks you from building, then you will be a success. And don't judge success against other people. So don't judge things against other people, because there is no judgment against like what you're doing, what I'm doing, what they're doing. People make these assumptions about people, and they're like, that person's doing better. They probably got it handed to them. Okay. And no, that's not, if it's hitting your ascendant, it's changing yourself. Thank you, Eric. Thank you. Thank you for that. I don't know why she's going crazy. She just hopped up on the table back there. She's sniffing around. I still got to put the laundry away from going out of town. I threw it all over the floor. But anyway, what you have to realize, okay, what you have to realize when you're looking at these eclipses, you can't compete with other people. I don't care where you start from. If you think you're beating them up or down a hill, I'll just use it like that when you're climbing a mountain. Doesn't matter, because probably you did not start in the same thing. You'd have to have two identical people start from the exact same identical point and then measure it from that point. All people come with a different perception, a different background, a different everything. Do not compare yourself with anyone else. Like, you don't know where they've been. That goes along the lines, I'm going to say it again, about white privilege. You know, I'm pissed at a friend of mine for saying this white privilege shit to my face. Like, am I your friend? Do you come out with me and do things? Yeah. So white privilege, like whatever you're talking about, why are you with Whitey if you don't, whatever. But anyway, my point is, you can't compare yourself to anybody. You can't. Hi, Ashley. Oh my God. Hi, Ashley. Mwah. You can't compare yourself to anybody because you are not like anybody. I don't care what your skin color is, where you came from. You are not. And how do we know? How do we know where those people came from? So you're putting an assumption, and it's narrow-minded. It's very narrow-minded to put an assumption on a bunch of people based on their vaginas, their dicks, their color, their whatever. So it's very, very judgmental. And right, a gen to live with. Yeah, but anyway, you don't need to compare yourself. So Scorpio, the nodes in Scorpio and Taurus are causing people. Now, remember, elimination is Scorpio, ruled by Pluto, which is basically complete upheaval and elimination of what you thought you could trust and the ground beneath your feet. So it's kind of like, and I'm just going to word this because it was a Pluto transit in opposition to Mars retrograde when Keith died. But at that moment, in my 5th house of children to my 11th house of friends, Cancer, Capricorn, I literally thought, my boys are going to be here. Look, they've hit adulthoods. They're not idiot teenagers anymore. My boys will be here. That was my security. Pluto came in and took one of my sons. Therefore, I know that there is no security. So Scorpio teaches you to remove that which you hold on to because of a codependent idea of security. Like you think you need this, like fuzzy slippers. I need my fuzzy slippers. So Scorpio eclipse comes in. I know. Thank you, Ashley, so much for that. And Carmen. Scorpio comes in and says, no, absolutely not. You're not going to wear those fuzzy slippers out anymore because you're too emotionally dependent on them. Could be your child, could be your husband, could be your lover. My friend died. Oh my gosh, Jacqueline, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. See, I'm telling you, the eclipses are crazy. And usually when a planet goes direct after an eclipse, like Uranus direct, you got to watch those days. People will pass on those days too because it's an open portal. Now, getting back to Jonathan's question here and lovely Tracy's super chat and everybody else, and thank you so much. Okay, so Jonathan asks, how do people who are on the satanic side or Luciferian know when a being of light comes into this planet to heal? They seem to always know who to gang stalk on the astral level. Yes, hello. They know because here's why. First of all, we're in the 3rd dimension. So this dimension is like quicksand energetically. It's like putting my kitchen table on my back and trying to walk across the parking lot. It's very thick dimensionally, all right? Keep in mind, there is some kind of a grid around the earth. So they're very aware of who is in the incarnation cycle repeatedly. They know who is doing what, because even though we are trapped and bound, gagged and kidnapped to this planet, there was a woman that said we picked to come here. I used to think like that. Again, I've studied metaphysical since I was 7, okay? Just born to do that. All of the New Age talk is about how we pick our lives, and some do. I think within the context of some sort of free will of those in the choices we can come into, we can pick. But this planet is not where we choose to come. And it isn't a fast track to any kind of healing or anything like that. It has been hijacked. This is what I've been told now. So, no, I'm going to tell them this, that's what I'm going to tell them. And again, here's what I'm going to say. It's my channel and I'll cry if I want to. It's my fucking channel. I'll say what I want. Anyhow, and don't tell me what to say. I'm going to say that because we like to believe we have choice. That's control. We think we have control, okay? We have no control. So when we realize we have no control, then we have to define ourselves by how we align ourselves, because all of us on this channel here, we're being born in the middle of a spiritual war. So we have to align ourselves with what we feel is important to us. So some people feel money's important to them, so they become very wealthy. Some people feel kids are important, so they have their kids. Some people feel a man's important, so they will go through 75 men in a lifetime. Some people feel that being free and single is, thank you, Taurus QX. I think that, thank you, 333. Thank you so much. So we all come in for different reasons. And if we are of God's lineage and God's line of thought, then we still have God's protection, but understand that God doesn't rule here. And I don't quite understand this, but a lot of the energy that we have here, where people say, oh, God's energy, why isn't God saving us? Why did God do that? Why did God kill my child? This kind of thing. Because God doesn't reside here. Something to do with the fallen angels and putting things back into the proper order, which I don't understand. Maybe it's like having squatters in your house and you can't legally throw them out until you absolutely do all of the red tape to get these squatters out of your house, right? So I feel like we are here, okay? We are here with the squatters, and yes, the ruler of earth is Satan, but God is protecting us within the context of here. And when we ascend, which is an energetic thing, those of Satan will not be able to continue to grow because they won't have our light. That's why I'm telling you, if somebody, you have a Taurus moon like Johnny, if somebody, Adam and Eve messed up, well, I don't know that they messed up. They like to blame Eve because she's a girl. It's always the vagina they're coming after. They're like, we respect women so much. No, this planet is a patriarchal, misogynistic planet because they have a cover on whatever magazine I was watching. Let me see which magazine this was. Hold on a sec. Watching Jamie Deluxe's video this afternoon and saw this and just want to punch the shit out of people, but I'm not going to jail for nobody, you hear? Nobody. Anyway, anyhow, let me find this because it's so egregious to me. It's so egregious. No matter what, when you're talking about privilege, there's never a privilege for a woman because they will not let a woman into office. There's always a gay man dressed, or I'm sorry, transgendered man as a woman that they let into office before they let a woman in, okay? Jamie Deluxe, yes, I love him tremendously. He's, here, okay. So he's talking about a Calvin Klein, I had to look at the magazine. He's talking about the Calvin Klein commercial, trans-friendly, I guess. I guess that's what they're talking about, trans-friendly. So on the cover, I've got to Google it. On the cover of this, they have a pregnant man and a father female, transgendered. But here's the thing, and I'm going to say this again. If the man is a man and pregnant, then he's a fucking woman, okay? Grow a beard, fucking put a dick on you, wear a strap on. I don't care what you do, but you are a woman. If you have a uterus, you are a woman. You are not a man. You are pretending to be a man. You are pretending to be a man. You are taking hormones and growing hair on your face or gluing it, but you are not a woman. So why are women not standing up for that? I'm a woman. That is a woman dressed as a man, which is fine. It's fine. But don't say that the man is pregnant. That's ridiculous. You don't have a uterus. As soon as a guy starts getting his period every month and I could put a tampon up his vagina, then you've got a point. But we're not seeing that. And the woman who has the long hair, who's the man, so transgendered, female to male, I'm sorry if I'm screwing it up. And I have nothing against the transgender community. What I have a problem with is that they are constantly bashing women with men who are pretending to be women. If you really feel as a man you're a woman, that's great. But you're not going to be able to have a baby because you don't have a uterus. Period. Like, I'm sorry. You just don't have a fucking uterus. Like, shut the fuck up. What planet am I on? Planet weirdo? And I don't care. Dress as a woman. Dress as a man. Identify as it. Call yourself Sheila, Sally, Gertha, whatever. Call yourself whatever, but don't tell me you're pregnant and you're a man. No, you are a female with a uterus who prefers to dress and chooses to act like a man. It's not a matter of agreeing. It's not a matter, it's really not. They don't have a uterus. So they are insulting every woman. And until women stand up and say, this is not what a woman is, you can dress as a woman, you can look great, whatever. Live your life, be happy. I have no problem with that. But when you start telling me a man is pregnant, I got a fucking problem with that. I've been pregnant. These men aren't pregnant. No man is getting pregnant. What man is getting pregnant? Men can't get a cold. They whine like bitches with a cold. You think they're going to do 9 months of pregnancy with a human doing this outside? Jason was like an alien like this. You think they're going to do that? You think they're going to push a watermelon out of their nostril hole? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. No. Okay? Two sexes male. Yes, I know. They're not going to. You show me a man Okay, men who are pregnant, I want to see you. Birthing person. The fuck is that? Hi, I'm a birthing person. No, I'm a fucking woman with a uterus. I get a period every month, or I used to get a period every month, and I was hostile. It was red tape around the calendar. Mom's period's coming. 2 weeks, 1 week of happiness where I was like, oh my God, I love you. Then the PMS started. Then the concerns about eating way too much garbage food, like scarfing down food in the middle of the night and punching people in the face. One time, I even got out of my car. My kids were little in the car. Someone cut me off. They stopped at a light. I got the kids' baseball bat out of the car. 3 days before my period, went up to the window. I'm like, I'm going to fuck you up. Don't you ever fucking do that again. Poor little Jason's like, Mommy, don't. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm not gonna. That's PMS. When these fuckers have PMS and a uterus with which to expand and push a human being out of, which they do not. If they could take their penis and the tiny little hole at the end of their penis where their, whatever comes out of, if you can push a kid out of that, then I'll take back and I'll eat my jacket. But that's not going to happen. That's not happening. Okay? This is not happening. Stop saying this. Stop it, Calvin Klein. You stupid person. And by the way, Calvin Klein was a next door neighbor of a family member of ours. Anyway, Calvin Klein doesn't even like women. Okay? He may have married one, but that's not what he's interested in. So when you're referring to birthing person, it's the Hollywood double bind beard. That's who the birthing person is. The females that marry these gay men for their money and then agree to birth children. You're a birthing person, but you still have a uterus making you a fucking woman. Oh my God. Okay. So anyway, I can't. I just can't. I cannot. Like, stop it. My soul had special needs. Wait. Okay, my soul had special needs. Do you ever come here? Never again. Yeah, I'm not going to. Anyway, to answer Jonathan's question, how they know us is because we're caught in a reincarnation loop into this density. They can see. Now, you, Jonathan, Bobby, Jackie, all the people I know, Tracy, who are of God, and Deanna, of God, okay? So a descendant of the Christ consciousness, meaning they align with that. There's something that radiates in our heart. We do not have black hearts. Bobby knows what I'm talking about with that. We don't have black hearts, as in dead, crushed coal hearts, putting coal in the stockings. We do not have that. We radiate because we have a belief, okay? We have a belief. So when you're talking about that, Jonathan, what you're talking about is our memories are erased. Does anybody wonder why that is? Like, why we're coming here to reincarnate? I have no memory of, I have vivid. Jason, I knew. I don't know where Keith came from. John, I knew when I was 4. That sounds weird. I didn't know John. I saw John and mentioned to my family, my husband, when I was 4, and my kids are in California. I knew that. That's a psychic thing, right? What are you doing? What's going on? Something going on out front there. Anyway, so my memory is erased here. I just knew when I met John, oh, baby daddy, baby daddy, baby daddy. That's what I knew. So no memory. So when you have no memory, you don't know who you are, where you ascend from. You just are plopped into this desert island of dense energy. You land here and you're like, okay, so the TV says I should have an ass like Kim Kardashian. That's cool, right? I should, have bleach blonde hair. I should have fake nails, fake eyelashes. I should make $200,000 a year. I got to marry a rich man. I can't be friends. I can't marry my guy friend that I'm friends with or lovers with, or my little best friend from high school because he's not making enough money. I need to be a whatever is ingrained into your head. But these are all false lies, okay? False lies. Number 1. You only live one life. I don't think so. We have been trapped here. Trapped. The Buddhists are right. The incarnation thing is a trap. They are trapping us, okay? They are trapping us. I don't care what worms are. We're talking about Women, they're taking away women's power by saying a fucking man can give birth, okay? That is taking away my power and your power as a female. Stop trying to be politically correct and all woke. Okay, I accept a man can have a baby. No, absolutely not. No, no, impossible. Okay, stop. If the man is having the baby, he's a woman dressed as a man. He can identify. I'm not disputing that the soul can come in and, you know, come from lifetimes as male to female, etc. What I am saying is he's not a woman. So they are taking and scapegoating women. So they say they're pro-women. This is patriarchy at its most disgusting. Inversion, manipulation, getting young kids that are 5, 6, and 7. Oh, it's normal for a man to have a baby. I'd slap the shit out of Jason and Keith if they said that. Literally slap the shit out of them, okay? Literally slap the shit out of them. So it's, like, they want, yes, well, they are going to do it. They are going to, yeah, no, it's a simulation. Please. It's fucking ridiculous. Now, if I had a kid, here's the problem. It's self-mutilation cult. Yeah, here's the problem. Exactly. I have a uterus. I'm a female. I'm sorry. It's just true. I can birth people. Look, now I'm getting agitated. Now I'm agitated. Okay, so here's the thing. The inversion tactic is meant, just understand this. And I'm going to go back to the anal sex again because, you know, I can't stop with that one. Inversion of God's love, inversion of joy and happiness and peacefulness is chaos and disruption. So what do Luciferians want? What did Aleister Crowley want? What do they do when they're spirit cooking? They use shit. They use breast milk. They defile the image of God. So man and a woman has sex to have a baby, right? And there's a way that our bodies work, and we're conventionally made to do so. So if you shove a dick, I'm going to get banned for this. If you have sex up your rear end with where shit comes out of, that is defiling lovemaking for the purpose of procreation in the eyes and image of God. I don't care if you enjoy having anal sex, do whatever you want. I'm not, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying the push through pornography to do that is to mock God. Look what I'm doing to your people. I'm making them think that this is normal. I'm teaching high school kids that they don't have to get a girl pregnant if they shove it up their rear end. The rear end is for elimination. So every foul, dirty substance that comes out of the human body, right, comes out that way. So why do you want to put your dick up there? I'm just asking. I know, because it's smaller and men only care about what it feels like for them. I get it. Problem is, you're going to get infections on the tip of your dick. That's what's going to happen. I can't believe I'm talking like this. But that's what it's defiling. You can do it if you want to. That's up to you to do that. Like, I'm not even, it's not a judgment. I'm saying in this world, they bring porn into this world to defile children. They bring in video games to defile children because it literally corrupts the neural pathways of the brain. Porn erases human connection, heart and soul connection, love. That's what it does. Okay, here, hold on. Let me just read this. That's what it does. Okay, they like to use energy of people with a high vibration so they can hide. Yes, yes, and continue to be something they're not. Thank you, Jonathan, so much for that. The definition of a narcissist and the mask falling, what they describe a narcissist as, is the definition of a Luciferian hiding behind somebody who is good energetically. They literally hide behind our energy, and the ray of a happy, smiling, fun person, they need that. Now, how do they get your energy? Vampirism. So they do things. Aleister Crowley, take a child. God says, you hurt a child, this is the worst thing you can do. Take a child and have sex with a child in sex magic. What is that? What, I'm sorry, why are we following this man? Why are we following this man? He's hurting children, okay? So that corrupts the mind of a child. Show a child pornography early on. Overstimulate the child, the neural pathways. Pornography is not connection. Pornography is strict gratification. And I'm not saying I haven't watched pornography, because I have. But what I'm saying to you is it's strict gratification. Like, there's no connection. We know that they're actors. We know that they're doing whatever they're doing, whatever your bag is, your gig. They're doing that, okay? So your brain is getting used to that. No human being can fulfill that. So they are stopping the family unit from coinciding happily, because when somebody's a porn addict and somebody wants intimacy, those two things don't match. If you have two porn addicts, I'm sure it's fine. But intimacy does not work with porn, okay? Intimacy is looking at somebody, connecting on a heart level. Kissing, look what they teach you to do in porn. There's no kissing if they're coming at you from behind. So, like, no, you're going to look front on, straight on. That's what you're going to do. Yes, I know Satanism's inversion, but they remove the intimacy. They remove the connection. If you remove the connection, then there's no intimacy. Then there's no empathy. Then there's no whatever. Jenna Jameson, beautiful girl. Okay, absolutely beautiful. I wish her well in getting sick. But Jenna Jameson is a product of childhood sexual abuse, which the porn industry, stripping industry, and all sex work is full of. If one more man says to me, these girls, well, they want to do it to go to nursing school. Shut the fuck up. They come out of a sexually abusive home. Tell me what line of work they're in the sex industry, and I'll tell you where it came from in their home or their relatives or their school, okay? So stop putting a nice, pretty bow around it so that you men can feel less guilty about what you're doing when you're looking at women half your fucking age and your daughter's age, and preferably somebody your daughters look like, because that's what you're fucking doing. Weirdos. Anyway, that's what's going on. I work with a nursing student. That is BS. That's what they say. And the men are like, Tracy Lord, sexually abused. What's his name with the big dick? What's his name? You know who I mean? And he was murdered. Him. Anyway, sexually abused by female relatives. It stems from the corruption of the child. So when you corrupt the child, you then set into motion the beast system with a corruption of energy that continue. Johnny Holmes, yeah, there you go. Yeah, murdered down the street, down in the valley here. So John Holmes openly admitted that he had relatives that sexually abused him. Okay, so he was in porn, that ugly guy. You know, what's his name? It was always in Burbank. The little raccoon-looking, fuzzy-looking guy. What's his name? He had really nice Neptunian eyes, but what the hell is his name? Anyway, you know who I mean. He's in jail for, yeah, there you go. What's his name? I can't think of what's his name. What's his name? The guy that's in jail, the Ron. What's his last name? What the hell is his last name? The little hedgehog, him. Ron Jeremy, always in Burbank. Saw that guy all over town. Big star. See, people are star fuckers, so they're like Ron Jeremy. Well, now he's been accused of rape and stuff. Does he even know that? Do we even know that? I mean, he's in porn. So by definition, he too comes from a family where he was abused, period. So Ron Jeremy was hung, though. I didn't look. I just saw him in town. Like, I just saw him, literally, met him in Miami. No, I mean, he lived in the neighborhood. Like, that's why you see him. Yeah, you look at him now, the chrome, Adreno, is missing from his life. And he's, yeah, exactly, the Crowleys. These people aspire to that spirit cooking. They're going to take your shit and conjure up something. So when you're looking at porn and you're looking, I'm not saying you can't like it whatever way, but we have culturally changed the way people look at sex. There was always deviant behavior. But now we have groups and groups and generations of men that think it's normal to go around trying to, you know, come at you from the back end when they know it's not healthy. Hello, where do you think HIV came from? Where do you think men on the down low? So you're married to a guy that wants to go all the time that way behind you. So does it not occur to you that he's gay? Like, you should go fuck a man because that's what you are. Because there's no way you don't want to come. I don't know. But then there's the overstimulation with porn. There's all of those things that they're pushing onto children. How are children supposed to handle that? a woman married to a man or a man married to a woman, either one of them that's a porn addict can't handle it, but you expect a 10-year-old to handle that? So they're corrupting children. Look at what they're doing. All of the inversion. There's the swim team of women with hung head dog. Yeah, exactly. There there's there's a swim team with the female man who's 6'2" and has testosterone, whatever, in his body and is a man. You're never gonna, a woman is not gonna beat a man. I don't care what you tell me. It's not going to happen. No, I just talk honestly. I've run into it a lot in my life with the porn. That's what they do. And yes, with mobile porn. Yes, exactly. So you have to teach your children not to do that. And the people in porn are caught in a cycle. The people in the strip clubs are caught in a cycle. There's a cycle of sexual abuse with men that hate women, and a cycle of women who hate men because they were abused during the strip clubs. Most of my girlfriends that I worked with were gay or ended up being with women. There were a couple of us that weren't, but most of them were, because they had such a disdain for men. And the reason they have a disdain for men is because when you're in the sex industry, you literally are seeing the worst human beings in life in those industries. I mean, there's the odd nice guy. But you are seeing shit that is, I mean, I'm telling you, some of it's funny. I don't care now, but you are, and I know it's natural for men to be visual. However, there's an element of misogyny within a strip club because the women are performing for these fucking men like they're kings. They're not kings. They've usually got wives, married, and people at home. They're coming in there spending family money on you. That's the problem, okay? I didn't realize it when I was younger, but that's a problem. So there's a problem with that. And our society is like, oh, it's good. Oh, no, it's not. What woman wants her husband in a fucking strip club? Because the husband's going to come home and fuck you, and that's great. I mean, for you, you're going to get laid. But is he even thinking of you? Like, probably not, right? So, no, it's true. I mean, I'm sorry. I worked in the sex industry, so I'm going to say that. Yeah, why are you on a white woman's channel? Exactly. Okay, no, that's true. That's true. The shit I saw when I was a little kid, oh my God. You have no idea. What can we do collectively? Okay, so what we have to do as a groups of people to break these generational cycles, we are gridded in, but what we need to do in order to break it is to raise our vibration. So we can't allow ourselves to get mad over certain things, to respond. Alcohol needs to be removed. I know people think that I have a personal issue with it, and I do, in the way that I was raised in an alcoholic home and married alcoholics. I have that issue. However, that is not the reason I'm talking about. The reason I'm talking about this is to go back to the idea that if you open up your body through drugs and alcohol is so acceptable that it becomes really, really bad, okay? In other words, too much alcohol in society, someone tried to recruit you to become a dominatrix. Yeah, they're once you get locked in, you're locked in. Yes, alcohol is just really horrible for your body, but it opens the doors, okay? So first and foremost, respect for your body. All these people talk respect, and you shouldn't get fat. Whether you're fat or not is not an issue of respect. It can be metabolism. It can be a whole bunch of things, right? It can be unhealed trauma. What we actually have to do is have total respect, which means you don't overindulge. You try to be as moderate as possible, middle of the road moderate. Anything in moderation is fine. Anything, even anal sex in moderation is fine. Is fine, okay? Anything is fine. But if you do too many things to overindulge, drugs, alcohol, pills, you are opening the doors for entities to come in. I don't know if meth is okay, because meth is like a portal straight to hell. But that's why you see these meth people walking around. I mean, they can't let go of it because the demons are in them. Do you ever wonder why addicts can't give up on their drugs? Oh, it's the drug. They got it all wrong in this society. I mean, no offense. I have this discussion with Dr. Drew all the time. It's not about that. What it is about, and he's very, very open to the spiritual side, but they think it's a chemical thing in the brain, which it can convert to that. But first, it's a spiritual door being opened and a latch with an entity inside you. That entity is invested in squatting in your body. Do you get what I'm saying? Squatters, we can't get them out of our parks. You know how hard it is to throw away the homeless stuff and all of that? You can't get rid of squatters in a park, in your house, in an empty building. Like it's almost impossible. So when you open the door on a spiritual level to your physicality, do you think that that squatter is going to leave when he's just taken over part of your body? That's what blacking out is. That's what paralysis is. That's what not remembering chunks of time is. There's something else ruling entity in the body. So here's the other thing. When you look at somebody like that person that just did whatever they did in Buffalo, which I'm still not clear on and haven't read, but when that person does what he did, I don't know that it's him. It's really hard. I was speaking with a client today. I'm not going to say her name, but speaking with a lovely client today, and there was abuse issues in the home, and she had a hard time forgiving the family member within the, that happened to. Here's the thing. She understood because she was a medium. I understand because I do the same work, that the person inhabiting the physical body isn't the person. It's an entity. So you are dealing with something that isn't your human. Your human has been pushed out. So that's what the problem is. And people don't understand it because they are so obtuse or they refuse to see it. There's only heaven. And if you pray and you give money, you're going to go to heaven. No, there's a shit ton of dimensions in between. Okay. A shit ton. Hi, Belinda. A shit ton of dimensions. And there's so many things that go on. And there's so many things in the astral level that can come into the physical. That's why they push alcohol. That's why they push drugs. That's why depression is an open fucking door. You're not meant to be depressed. You're not meant to be depressed. It is a choice to be happy. You have to take that choice. I understand there's biochemical things. Do whatever you got to do. Take your pills, take your meds until you can get off them. And then choose to be happy regardless. So, meth is just a portal to hell. Meth literally is a portal to hell. Somebody said their higher self is on the 11th dimension. It's very possible. That's Deanna gave me that orchid for Mother's Day. It's really beautiful. So you have to really watch what's going on. They tell you weed is legal. Weed. Smoke your weed. Shut up. How about stay present, gather your power, raise your vibration up here so it's of power. Not depression, not sadness, none of that, of power. Okay? You have power as a human being. They do not. They need you. So it's reverse world again, like the narcissist saying you need them. They need you. They need you. So it's reverse world. Okay, so they need you. Let's see, Amber is damaged. Not get that way. Yeah, Amber is damaged. That's just child abuse again. They need you. So the first thing you do is to drink plenty of water, meditate. Do not respond in negativity, fear, even if you're homeless, even if you don't got sex, even if you don't got kids, whatever it is. Don't worry about that. Stay grounded in your strength. You are in the midst of a spiritual war. Now let's look at this in a different sense. Let's say you're born in Somalia right now. You are in the middle of a war in Somalia that they're not talking about on the news. So those children want to have a happy life. They want to play ball. They want to go to prom. They want to do all of these things that is in the mundane world without war. But their time frame and their timing, they came in born in the middle of a war, okay? So they have to see the reality of where they exist. If I walk down the street, I might get kidnapped or blown up or whatever. So they have to see that. And if they can't see that, okay, no, I didn't see it. My friend invited me over to see it, but he said, come over on a Saturday, and I was hiking. So, they live streamed it. So I missed it, unfortunately. But I will watch it. Maybe he'll stream it again and I can go over. But anyway, what you want to do, what you want to understand is we want those quote normal human things that they tell us we want. Family, husband, wife, kids, dog, 2.5 kids, white picket fence, money, this and that. We are here as warriors. We are not here to just go through Yeah, there you go. Ignore them. You have to use your strength. We're not here just to resonate, you know, to get what we want and have a happy life. I once thought so too. I would like my children to have had a happy life. We're in the middle of a war. We are here energetically to raise the vibration of this planet, period. And to raise our vibration to ascend, which means to unshackle ourselves from the lower dimensions of raping, pillaging, weirdo porn, drugs, alcohol. Do you know how many kids are addicted to alcohol? By the time your kid's in 8th grade, they've either known someone that's had an abortion, done drugs. 8th grade, okay? Like, no, that's just wrong. The corruption of our children is real. Yeah, we need to, I'm stepping into my power. Trust me, I'm losing friends left, right, and center. But you have to step into power in your life. If somebody is truly your friend and on your side, they will respect your boundaries. They will communicate with you. And if they don't, they're a piece of shit. That's as simple as that. Our government is a piece of shit, okay? The government lies, okay? They do not have your best interest at heart. They lie. So you have to align yourself with your own moral code. Now, that isn't always a good thing to say because some people have a weird moral code, but my authority is God. So I take my orders from God. I do not listen to the government. I don't listen to man. I don't care what you tell me about bullshit with your own agenda. That's not my point. I'm going to do what I can live with and what I feel my kids can live with. So I know Keith knows I'm his mother in this life, and I know that Keith is around me. So I will respond to everybody and everything where my children, Jason and Keith on the other side, Jason here, will remember how I handled things, period. I will choose to respond the way that I feel is morally correct. That is what I will do so that my children can see by example, whether they follow the example or not. That is what I will do. You will not convince me to do something I don't want to do, period. I don't care what it is. So I'm not going to drink. I'm not going to do that. And I will speak to you. I had somebody ask me, you know, why do you still talk to John and do that? Because he's the father of my children. And as such, my children would want me to at least keep an eye on their father, period. That's what you do, right? That's what you do. So, I mean, if he was completely like, you know, like a Charles Manson, no. But my children expect me to honor their lives through who made them, right? So that's my choice. I will treat you, even if you throw a fist in my face, I will treat you now after Keith died, okay? Yeah. Oh God, John was there. Yeah. I mean, he's a pain in my ass, but but we are friends because he, you know, he says horrible things at times and has his issues with the alcohol, right? But all of that aside, you can stand in front of me and you can mock me, ridicule me. I will respond the way that Keith has directed me to respond from the other side. So I understand by raising the vibration now. I did not before Keith died. I do now. So what I will do, Ascended Masters, correct. This cat's going goofy again. What I will do, okay, what I will do is respond from a higher vibration. You can yell at me, you can do stuff. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to take my time and I'm going to respond. I'm going to repeat my boundaries. I'm going to speak to you kindly, and I'm not going to go off on you unless you really fucking harass me. But I'm going to respond in my real life the way that my children will be proud of me, period. That is how I'm going to respond. That is raising the vibration. When I was younger, I would throw, you know, a hatchet at your head. I get out of the car and fuck you up with a baseball bat. You know what I'm saying? But poor John, I punctured his car tires. That's what I would do. This I don't do since Keith has died. So I am learning how to respond from a higher vibrational point of view, regardless of what you say to me. Regardless. And so I do it in honor of my son now for this, both my sons. So that's what I do. So no, I don't see him right now. That's what I'm doing. Like, you can say I was whatever to you, but I know how I respond to people now. I know how I did then. And John put up with a lot. Like, he's got scars on his forehead from getting ashtrays thrown at his head. Woof, from across the house. You open your mouth. I used to tell him, this is terrible. When I was younger and he pissed me off and he wanted to get lucky, I would say, if you speak, there's no nookie nookie. Shut your fucking mouth. If you open your mouth, I'm not going to be cuddly with you. So shh, like that. That's what I would do. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, John triggered me just when I was younger. Seriously. But even now, I've literally learned, and it takes distance away from somebody. But no, I'm talking like in my 30s. I'd be like, if you're going to talk to me, you're not getting laid. Like, you're going to piss me off and I'm shutting my legs. Like, that's what's going to happen. So he would come in. He's like, I'm going to be quiet. He'd be really excited. Anyway, not the point. Not the point. But anyway, what I was going to say is now if something is said to me like that, I'm not responding how I used to. You do not get that from me anymore because I'm going to raise that vibration so that it doesn't. I don't know that you're going to, I don't know who's telling you you're going to hell. I don't know who says that to people. You don't know who's going to hell. You know, whatever. Why do you keep saying you're going to hell? I don't understand. You can, no soup for you. Right. No soup for you. Next. If anyone is addicted, try to seek treatment. Excuse me. Definitely seek treatment to get clean. But I'll tell you the one thing that cures addiction. They have you. Take care of your own environment. Clean up your own space. They have you exercise every day. They have you eat properly and healthy to nourish your body. They have you in therapy. So you can do all of those things on your own too, if that's what you choose. Choose not to go. Yeah, well, choose not to go to hell. I mean, some people do want to go to hell. Some people are convinced they're going to hell. Some people feel good they're going to hell. I don't know what to say. But you asked how to raise the vibration on the planet. How you respond. Raise the vibration. Raise the vibration. 90% of the time, try your best to raise the vibration. And understand, people are speaking to you from their own sense of information. It has nothing to do with you. So when somebody's screaming at you in the middle of the street who doesn't know you, they don't know you. When somebody's telling you how you are as a person, they don't know you. That's their ego thinking they should tell you, which is what a narcissist does, right? So that's what yeah, we are all children of God, but there are people on planet Earth that are not children of God. They are of the beast system Luciferian. That's it. That's what they are. So they are. I had a fun dinner. That's why I look cute. We are in hell with Trudeau. I do believe that. So because I'm on methadone. No, you're not going to hell because you're on methadone. You're trying to get off of heroin. So at a certain point, you can detox off of the methadone and even Suboxone. You can get off of all of that and start to actually come clean. You can pray about that for a month and it sounds really weird. You can do the Healing Barbie meditation to envision yourself in a different vibration. In a healthy thing, give yourself 30 days and click out of that frequency. Addiction is a frequency. It's a lower vibration because it keeps the door open to demonic possession. And some people don't even know it's in there. Some people do, and they just don't know what to do with it. But that's what it is. That's what it is. Make it a project to make yourself clean. Yeah, you're trying to get off of methadone. Do it as you feel comfortable. I don't know what it's like to detox off of heroin. I'm not clear with that, like what that's like. So if you need methadone, you need methadone. That's exactly right. If you need Suboxone, you need Suboxone. It's not a problem. I have many little girl clients that were out prostituting and on heroin and doing all kinds of stuff. So they detox after it. I'm on methadone. So no, you're not going to hell because you're on methadone. It's just a drug, but you're using a drug to get out. If you're truly sick, you need to figure out how to make yourself unsick. There's nothing wrong with that. Detoxing from heroin could be. It's a very physical sensation. I did it as a teenager, but for me, it wasn't a thing. So don't make Suboxone and methadone a crutch. Yeah, well, if you needed it first, but then you need to incorporate your own sense of will and exercise to retie the brain, the neural pathways in the brain. Oh, that person is trolling. Okay, well, whatever, troll ass bitch. Don't mix methadone with street dogs or you're an idiot. Yeah. Yeah, we are all a little bit sick, but you won't. No, you're not going to go to hell. No one decides who's going to hell but your soul and your conversation with God. If you step back into God's light, you are accepted. That's it. Even if you murder somebody, okay? That's actual thing. But you have to ask and mean it and repent for what you've done in God's eyes. Like there's plenty of people on the other side that have committed heinous crimes that are in God's arms because it's a learning process. And so there's many, many, many different things that go on, right? Yes, pray for addiction, meditate, because understand when you are an addict, there is a vibration to addiction, okay? So the body vibrates. Think of heat on the road. The body vibrates when you're on drugs. There's a frequency. There's a frequency when you're sick. There's a frequency when you're giving birth. There's a frequency when you're a baby. Frequency. So you want to meditate and focus on raising that frequency so that you're not down here vibrating. So it's not common for you to walk into a house where there's puke on the couch. You want to vibrate to when you walk in a house, the couch is clean. So your vision should be the house, the couch is clean in the house. I'm not walking into the dirty couch with fleas. So you have to meditate to make your mind go up there. If you do it for 31 days, you can basically break any kind of an addiction to anything. You can do that. So that's what you actually, how you can focus. My oldest daughter cut me out of her life 2 years ago. She said, I'm mentally ill. Now my youngest daughter has done the same thing. I'm devastated and don't know what to do. Okay, Tracy, 1962. I love everybody when they call others mentally ill. Well, you're on planet Earth too, so you ain't all that. So that. Okay, so here's what you do, Tracy. Here's what you do. You literally take yourself out of thinking about that, okay? Take yourself, hold on. Now, Tracy, 1 second. Addiction is recognized as a legitimate disease. They call it a disease. I had this argument with my father's doctor when I was 12. Your father's an alcoholic. It's a disease. No, it's a choice. No one's forcing him to fucking drink the alcohol. So even though it is a biochemical, physical reaction to a substance, you still make the choice to take the substance if you are doing drugs or alcohol. So there's an element of choice in there. Why are you choosing to take it? Right? You don't have to. So there's an element of choice. Now getting back to Tracy and her kids. So Tracy, what therapy? Yes, you need therapy, but you need to find a therapist that's used to trauma responses. If you come from sexual abuse, if you're on heroin, you're coming from some sort of really, really intense abuse in your childhood. So you need a trauma response. You need somebody who understands childhood trauma and can actually speak to it and clear it in a metaphysical way from the body. It's not just doctors. It is a spiritual component more so. We are spiritual, okay? More so is it spiritual. So you need to find the correct therapist, first of all. Secondly, going back to Tracy. Tracy, do not push yourself in your kid's life. Step away from it, okay? Step away from it. Listen to what they're saying. Respect their boundaries. Don't cross them. And start developing yourself now. This is probably the push that you need to develop yourself as a person. So focus on yourself. Don't be devastated with it. What's happening is you're being scapegoated in your family and you haven't healed your childhood trauma from being scapegoated as a child. So your kids are scapegoating you and they were taught like that. So you can do nothing about that, but separate yourself and not allow yourself to be hurt in that position anymore for now. Nothing is ever permanent. Things change all the time. So that's what you can do. That's what you can do. All right, you guys. Yes, I'm just leaving the live right now. So here's, yeah, I know Bobby and I have the same thing. Kids hate us, whatever. At times, not all of them, but some of them. So yeah, ascended masters. I'll do this real quick. Ascended masters like Jesus, Buddha, Allah, all of them and others, Krishna, that have come to planet Earth vibrate at a much higher level than we do. And they are here to heal mankind in their own particular venue. So what did we do to Jesus? We hung him on a fucking cross. You know, I'm surprised we didn't set fire to him, but that's what we did. So they come to heal. They have chosen to come into an incarnation to heal the energy here. We don't take kindly to it. And apparently we torture them. But that's what an ascended master is. Ascended teacher. Teacher of spiritual, metaphysical, God knowledge. Ascended. So they have ascended to a higher vibration level and they come to a physical life on earth. And that's what it is. That's what it is. And their teaching is, Sloan, you said methadone is a portal. No, meth. Not methadone, meth. Meth is a portal to hell, not methadone. Meth, you know, the street drug with bleach in it, meth. That's it. That's what it is. So that's what Ascended Master is. They are here to teach mankind how to raise their vibration and as such learn how to ascend into the higher dimensions and get out of the realm of the beast system. This planet's been taken over is what it is. So yeah, methamphetamines, thank you. Methamphetamines, not methadone. Methamphetamines, you know, meth. There's definitely spiritual attacks. Anyway, that's what an ascended master is. Teacher to teach light lessons to elevate the soul. All right, you all. I must go. My nose is getting stuffy. Thank you all so much. Thank you. Singing bowls to raise the vibration. Absolutely. Thank you all. Mwah. I love each and every one of you, all of you. And Tallulah's over there, but she's hiding in the window. Thank you all, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you for everything. Thank you, thank you. If I haven't answered your questions, your text questions, or sent your shit out, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Okay. Bye, guys. Thank you so much.